Hello everybody, just want to do a video here talking about airplanes. This is my setup with Real Flight Simulator Evolution. This one is, but I highly recommend if you're going to be getting into RC flying that you get something like this. Now my dog's got to goof around, but it's a good way to learn how, I believe, but I used to be pretty good with this. I ordered this plane to Draco, but that'll be here today or tomorrow, but I gotta go to work, so I won't be able to do a video with that until, but I just wanted to go over. A lot of people, they forget about your rudder here. Well, and the rudder is the most essential part of flying. So I just wanted to go over and see if I can help you guys get a little better with it. But as you can see my sticks here, I use the rudder a lot, but it's just kind of fun. I can really wait till I get out and fly my real plane. But best way to learn how to use your rudder is just start practicing. Do flat turns. Work on that. Because you always got adverse yaw whenever you are, you use your ailerons. It'll pull your plane instead of, you can just fly it with one stick, but it don't look realistic. You're always getting kind of a skidding turn. And I think rudder's the most important part of flying. See, look how nice you can do flat turns and stuff, Even when you're coming into land, you can use the side slip. The coordination of the two is very important. Oh, that ain't good. I thought it was going to crash for you, but I'll put some flaps out here. See if we can slow her down a lot more. And then you really got to learn how to fly ahead of your plane. You got to fly your plane. Don't let your plane fly you. But I really recommend one of these flight simulators for learning the basics. It's all going to be different when you get out to the field, but and then you can use you can add your rudder to your ailerons to help make up for that adverse yaw, but I don't recommend that. Learn how to use your rudder. The rudder here is the most important part of flying, whether on the simulator. Not so much on the simulator, but in the real plane it is. Look at the flaps go up and down. Pretty amazing deal this Real Flight Evolution Simulator is, but the rudder, I believe, is the most important part of flying. Control where your nose is going, I still got flaps out, but and learn the coordination of both sticks. Use both sticks always. A lot of people I see don't do that. They're real big into just using your second stick there, but you can even roll with the flaps out. But I believe the two is very important to use together, and practice using both sticks. The coordination of the two makes flying a whole lot better. I'll put my flaps up here. I'm very anxious for my Draco to show up, but oh, that was ugly. And the other thing too, when you're learning to fly, takeoff is optional. Once you take off, landing is mandatory. And the other thing to remember, you know, you have to make a landing once you take off, but unless your plane is on fire or you lost your engine, go around. You know, go around. Don't try to make something work out. Same as in a real plane. You know, if something ain't right when you're landing, go around. But using both sticks together is... Ooh, there. See, that was a stall. I'll have to take that out. But yeah, it's a simulator. Right back to ready to go again. And the other thing, don't get too slow when you fly, because a stall is what I just did there. I did a stall spin right into the ground. But use a combination of both sticks. You know, you can do it this way, but you'll get some adverse yaw. Anytime you use your aileron, it kind of points your nose in the other direction, you know. And fly ahead of your plane, you know, pick where you want it to go. You know, don't just follow behind it. And ooh, that was a stall spin, but I did that on purpose. Full flaps. And practice, you know, practice coming in. You know, make sure you're doing a stabilized approach. Anytime you bank the plane, you gotta give some power, or you're gonna end up stalling, you know. And you can stall a plane at any speed, even at high speed, you can still stall, you know. Like here, I'm just coming into one. Drop the nose and bring her out of it, you know. But I really recommend a simulator to practice with. It's a lot cheaper to hit the space bar to reset everything than it is to, you know, buy or build another plane. And practice your flat turns. They'll give you very good use of cross controls, you know. And remember, whichever way you put the rudder, that's where your nose is going to go. And yeah, I've seen a lot of people just use one stick. That is not correct. The rudder is the most important part of flying, you know, look at that. That's all rudder there. But to me, I believe, you know, if you want to learn to improve your flying skills, learn how to do them both together, you know, and don't forget your throttle. Anytime you bank the plane to turn, your plane is going to slow down. You know, you're gonna lose altitude or stall the plane. But practice your flat turns. Which I don't think you'd want to do that in a regular plane, but you know, practice maintaining your altitude and watch your angle of attack. And doing this will actually build your skills to learn how to use your rudder, you know. Because it's very important, you know. Here, I'll do a side slip coming in. I didn't even look and see what I have the weather on here. But if you want to look more scale, see, look at this side slip. Uh-oh, too much. I love the simulator. You know, practice doing that both ways, you know. flaps up. See how much quicker it'll kick around when you use a little rudder? Anytime you use your ailerons, you should use a little bit of rudder, because you get a lot of adverse yaw. I know it's hard to see on here, but you can see the plane's not really, it's not tracking right around the corner. As soon as you flip your ailerons to turn, they cause a little adverse yaw, which kind of points your nose in the opposite direction of where you want to go. But little rudder and learn that cross control. Easy peasy. And if you're going to do this, I'd recommend getting a simulator before you even get started. I don't know. It's not the same as the real model. I kind of need the cost factor to, help me learn my skills. But you can build a lot of skills just on one of these simulators, Even slow flight here with the flaps up. You can use a little cross control. And watch, when your wings start to bobble a little bit, you're stalling, And if things ain't right, give her a little power and go around. You don't have to make a landing work, Just if things ain't quite right, just go around. That was a nice bounce. What can you expect? I'm a trucker, I don't even know if this video's working, but in practice, stabilized approaches, And if you get slow, remember, use your motor a little bit, See there, I'm stalling. But it still worked out to a very nice landing, because I added power. Girls, I'm making a movie. I'm trying to help other people here, and you two are over there being goofy. Remember, even when you trim your plane for level flight and you change your power setting, that will also change your trim every time. So learn how to fly with your sticks. Remember that rudder is important. See, that turn was pretty much just rudder, a little bit aileron, but I would really recommend learn how cross control and learn how to use both controls at the same time. It's very important. And use your tail dragger. I do this. I hold full up elevator. Keeps the tail planted. Gives you a little more authority on the ground for your tail wheel. On here, it doesn't matter. It'll do the same exact thing without. It's just a simulator, but on the tail dragger, this is important. Now when I go to take off, we can do that. Well, I'll do no flap takeoff. But I start out, because you got so much adverse yaw with just your prop spinning, it'll pull you to the left. So I start out like this, gradually ease the power up. Once I got her going, I start letting go of the elevator, and look, I just take off. Very slow here, though. And practice slow flight, you know. Keep right on the edge, and see there I stalled just a little bit. And remember, your rudder is there to help with that. And don't forget your power. And practice your flat turns. It'll give you a lot more cross control, which is going to make your flying a lot better. Just look how much nicer it comes around when you use a little rudder, you know. Rudder is the most important part of flying RC. See there, we're on the edge of a stall, but I'm controlling it because of the rudder. Nice 3-point landing. But that's what I was wanting to go over with you guys, so well, thanks for watching. Hopefully you have a great day. See you in the next one. Well, in the next one, maybe I'll be actually flying my Draco.